Welcome back, everyone. Today we have an unconventional Shudderwock game. A game where we get a hold of early tokens and say, no, Bob, I don't want 6 stars. No, Bob, this is not a game where we level up, take a bunch of damage, try to turn the corner on a couple 6s. No, instead, let's triple into 2, or on 2, into 3 stars. Why? Because demons are in, and demons are literally that busted in this game. And I don't mean this like, oh, this is 100% bullshit. Why is he tripling in the 3s? I genuinely believe that in lobbies where you have demons and no beasts, and you get early tokens like that, you just take your turn 3, turn 4 triples into 3 stars. You have about a 15-18% chance, depending on the bands, of each triple hitting a Doomsayer. If you hit one Doomsayer turn 4, your average at this point, according to HS Replay, is about a 2.5 average finish. 2.5. Just hit one Doomsayer. If you have 2 triples, that happens over a third of the time. Worst case scenario, you fill out your board with a bunch of bullshit, you level to 3 the next turn, and you go look for Doomsayer. Like, that card is more impactful than 6 stars. If you get an early Doomsayer, it's like getting an early Genie from Tavern 3. Crazy how this is working, right? This meta is skewing so hard toward this kind of stuff that the faster you can get it, the better your averages are becoming. You don't have time to just like, oh, let's buy other random shit and then trade it out for that. No. Get your win condition and then blow out the lobby. All right, enjoy. Also, the bat in the window in The Great Mouse Detective traumatized me. That one, I like the jump scare in that movie. I just didn't have it. I couldn't deal with it. All right, what the hell am I gonna do here? Outside of roll for token. Just hit the token, Bofur. That jump scare always freaked me out. I mean, as a little kid, it was probably the first experience I ever had in a movie that wasn't like calming, right? You watch like Disney movies as a kid or whatever it was that you watched when you were growing up, everything's kind of chill and calm or whatever, and then suddenly like scary ass bat. Like, no, I'm noping out of this already. No. Traumatized. Stayed away from the window for years. Such a bad rap for bats too, you know? Because bats are great animals. I love the bats that are around me. We just take a 3-star right now with our Shudderling. You hit the Doomsayer, it's just kind of over. I don't think we power level, right? So we triple into a 3 this game. It'd be really nice to get a second token. Alright, that's the second triple. You suck. We're just gonna play this game for tempo Shudderwock. F indeed. 15% to probably win the game on the spot, right? Right there. You take another triple next turn, and we have an out to play for another triple off of the 4th Selly. Start of Bambi was super chill. True. As a little kid, I really didn't understand it. They didn't exactly give you a lot of exposure to mom. Pop. And here we are, chat. Turn 4, Doomsayer. And this is literally why we do this shit. Reverse power. GG top 1. I mean, our average is probably like a 2.5 from this position. And you could make the argument, hey, but Shudderwock's average is really good most of the time. Shudderwock's average is about a 3.8. It's one of the best heroes in the game, but it's a 3.8. Taking the shot at 6 stars is really good, but demons being in the lobby, you better hit. Because we didn't even have a second token on the turn where we needed to level, right? We had to roll again to find it. Once we did find it, we could have leveled on G curve. We dropped ourselves to like 15 health and we take 2 6-stars on turn 6. I'd much rather be in this position than 2 6-stars on turn 6 at 15 health. I genuinely only watched scary stuff in the 90s, went through a weird phase. Oh, you were the opposite of me as a person. Alright, nice, he didn't snipe it. In fact, we have a pretty good chance here, 3 out of 4, to get another proc. I'm not a scary movie person. It's just not my thing at all. I tend to watch stuff as like background noise. And background noise being terrifying or whatever is not really the purpose. That's the opposite of what I'm going for. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any of that. We're just milking right now, right? Milk. Free minions are completely balanced. Exactly, that's the huge problem. It's legitimately like you put Genie on Tavern 3, but you made it so Genie can't high roll, just average rolls. Because the average thing you get out of Doomsayer is like one of the not too good hits out of Genie, right? The 2 good ones that you can hit, Little Rag or Gar, which, you know, Gar's gone. The rest of them are pretty worthless. You get Tavern Tempest, cool, it's 2 gold instead of 1, so is Selly, but Doomsayer's 3 gold. It's legitimately on the level of his... Oh, come on, man. You value trade, so I only get 1 death rattle off this first one? Really? You gotta do me like that? No, it's like you just have no high roll potential on your Genie, but you still get the normal value off of it. That is way too good to be allowed. Not to mention we get the tie or the win. We get the tie. And also a lower minion pool, so you just generate triples after triples after triples. Alright, we'll take the 5 this game. What exactly did he have on the board? Self tracker on. He had this. He had Domo. Swabby. It's 3 demons. What were the other demons? One of them was this. This is mixed minions. We could just hold it for next turn. Tavern Tempest is more value on average than Murzund, if it's not good stuff. Because you get free rerolls or extra gold off of it. If we're going to use it this turn, Murzund is a little better because we can generate the other triple. But I don't think we are. Outside of like rolling and hitting Doomsayer immediately. There's no real incentive to play any of this. We just milk 1 more turn, then we go to 5 and triple in the 6s. I'm dying to try the Vol'jin Demon Beast, Dragon Beast Infinite Health combo. I did see that a while back. I forget what it is though. Like I'm assuming it's the like the Macaw enabled one, but it's always tough to know what people are referring to. Good. 1-drop demon, 3-drop dragon macaw. Yeah. I remember what that is now. Got you. All right, 1 more. Meh. It's not a triple. Which is annoying, but it's a free ring matron. Oh no, only 3 free minions that turn. Another ring matron. It is a triple too. Both are good. I think we hold the Hamul. Remember that whole thing about generating gold? I do. There are 2 units that give you extra value over Murozond. Dude, this is it's just way too many things on the board. Alright, well, we go up to 6 next turn and we Hamul. We have 1 triple here, 1 triple there, 1 triple here. The ability to find the bat. I got 6 Devourers off of 2 Doomsayers this morning. Tripled my whole board basically, and Hearthstone Deck Tracker choked, and I got murdered for 33 with an empty board. Beautiful, Truskin. Oh man. Oh, Tracker is struggling today, or struggling recently. You could argue Imprisoner should move up. I would argue that too many taunts forward just leaves us susceptible to getting sniped. And we just want to be able to suicide one thing off first, so we clear at least 1 board spot. Unfortunately, we hit in the wrong order there. But it's not like we're going to get full value here. There's 1 triple. There's 2 no, not 2 triples. Savjz. 80% chance of another one. And now we get 3 and a 4th minion. Okay, bub. Seems fine to me. Seems balanced. Seems reasonable. I basically died laughing. Yeah, pretty much. Seems fine. Seems balanced. There's a bat. There's a triple. There's more stats. Alright. Seems acceptable. How are we gonna do this? Maybe a genie for the board here? I really don't want to use these Devourers, but I'd feel a little exposed if I didn't at least make 1 big minion. And I want to start scaling on a couple minions, like this one as well. And then we keep a hold of the pairs for later. And Mum is a pretty good minion for milking too. We just do it like this. I should have rolled once, so we could eat more minions. What am I doing? I need to float 1 less gold, or float 1 more gold there, so I could have rolled. That was silly. Look at that misplay. It's a pretty big misplay. I lost approximately, like 2 of these things got buffed, which is good. I lost 1 permanent minions scaling here, because the rest of them don't stay on the board. You lowered your power to generate more demons. Yeah, it's not going to really be a cycle game, most likely. We're just going to go all in on bats and shit. I do want to find bats, though. Alright, well, I say that and immediately hit the Azul. It's a pretty decent board. Well, I think it's time to start scaling. Less milking, more scaling. Alright, that was the worst thing. I hate you, game. Absolutely hate you. Try to keep the Trickster around for the triple for the extra shot at Bat and Imp Mama. I think so. And I want to keep the Devourer so we can eat something for double the stats. And what are we trying to do here? Just get value off of all of this. Firebat hopefully kills itself. Get Ring Matron value and then the Imp Mamas. Yeah, it's one of those weird ones where if we're really far ahead, we want to be able to milk the value here because everything this generates just feeds stats to Urzul. We're not actually stronger than him. Also hit poorly. If we would have gone all in on power, we would have been better or more often winning this fight. Can we get the Calicos off the board at least? No? We're gonna leave it up there? Alright, at least the Calicos dies. Now we underplayed our board. We could have been a lot bigger. We could have killed this Hook Tusk off. We're playing for our board to be as strong as possible. Alright, it's time for this to go. I don't care about this. There's a Bat and an Urzul. Those we can live with. Alright, time to get rid of the milking units. And play for our stats. It's okay, minion. Allows us to buy from next board before it's consumed. Dude, eat the big one. Yeah, it's fine. I'll play down a minion. I know I can obviously play the triple reward. It's more important to me to find a good tavern to eat. We'll worry about this later. He's strong too. Not as strong as us, but he's strong. He did value trade the first hit. That's an important one. Go left. Okay, you little shit. Oh, this value trading piece of shit. Golden overkill. Got tons of value. Yeah, only finding one Nomi. What a novice. Imagine only having one Nomi in current year. Take the garbage. Alright. Early enough, we definitely take this. You could argue that we take the spore as well. Elementals, demons, dragons. Zap's pretty worthless. All of them are pretty worthless, to be fair. Like, one of them is just going to be sold. And we take the spore. The reason we're taking the spore is this guy's showing demons. Nothing special. Just, hey, he's demons, let's play a spore. There's a fairly real chance that he would have like an Urzul or something on the board. And it was like floating exactly the right amount of gold, right? We need to roll one board to be able to consume on the next one. If we put an extra minion on the board, it gets, like, especially a demon, it does one of the consumes 6 out of 7 times and removes permanent stats. So do we keep the Dawn because of Divine Shield? Probably not. Because, I mean, maybe. Because we don't have enough minions on the board now. If we had 7 minions on the board, it probably gets rotated because it's really hard to get this enough stats to be relevant this late in the game. No, he did the same thing we did. Tolerable hit. Tolerable. Bad. But question is only, do we kill him or do we just win? All right, that's the start for only winning, not killing. I need to go left. Actually, it doesn't matter if he goes left. Either way, we don't win. Or we don't kill him. Too bad. So sad. Elemental dude, dragon dude. We try to play around Nadina. The Spore is going to be really strong here. I want to keep it. We may not play anything this turn. Because we know what he had on the board. He had a Taunted Dragon, right? So we just leave with Spore. Selfless is good to start picking up. If we do open a board spot, like we triple the Mama or something, then we just put Selfless down at space. Yeah, it's really just, we're tuning a final board state, right? And unless we get a hold of Mama, or like double Devour or something like that, we're not really rotating anything off this board. So that just kind of becomes the end of the game. We know he has Nadina. He had it before. So we're going to need that bumper. But we're going to assume we can go first. Get the Spore value. I thought he had Nadina. I could have sworn he had Nadina. Am I thinking of the last Dragon board last game? This is what happens when you get used to playing with Deck Tracker and then you turn it off. I don't pay attention to these things well enough. Sure, we could get used to it and just play without it, but... He had Nadina? I thought he had Nadina! Maybe I'm thinking of the Calicos last game. I could have sworn he had Nadina. Alright, let's see if the Elemental dude got big enough. We need an Argus. If we get a hold of an Argus, we'd play it. In fact, we probably play it already. Ghoul isn't really there. Kind of like eating an Imp Mama, but I think I'd rather leave the triple open. Alright. Don't eat it. I'd like the free stats, though. Beautiful. We're going to consume the board, unfortunately. I guess I could freeze because we only eat 4 things. The Genie plays around Spore, which we know he's going to be heavily incentivized to play. Just like we're heavily incentivized to play around Spore or play Spores. Genie does the same thing. Lost the coin flip, but he's still really short on stats. It just comes down to where, if this thing value trades us again. It does not. Alright. We win or we tie. Nearly every time. Looks like we tied. Said nearly. Had the coin flip to get the tie there because all the hits went opposite for us in the mid there. All right. Argus. It's like the best hit we can get. No. No, stop it. These aren't Argus. Still not Argus. I at least want this to connect to something that's decently sized. An overkill into this isn't a big deal. Honestly, overkill's just not going to happen on that. Or if it goes on that side, it just doesn't matter. I would have smashed the Finley. Yeah, good game, Harain. I never had Nadina. Yeah, we must have been thinking of the other guy. We had a guy in the last game that had a big dragon board. I'm playing without deck tracker because it keeps crashing my fucking stream. So it was really a question of, am I going insane? Or did you sell Nadina for some reason? It turns out I just am going insane. I'm not used to paying attention closely enough to monitor what's on everyone's board. I'm just relying on the crutch that is deck tracker. Well, that was an easy game. What did we do special that game, guys? What was the decision point that won that game? We tripled in the 3's off of our hero power. We got 2 tokens early and we just shot for 3's. We didn't even shoot for 6's on Shudderwock. And then we went to 3 and we played the game with demons. Demons are too fucking good right now. Doomsayer's better than 6 stars. Bam! Turn 4 Doomsayer. Like, we literally redeemed both of our Shudderwock tokens to take 3 stars. And I genuinely believe that's the right way to play this in this meta. When demons are in like that, just take the shot for the 3's. At the very least, you take tempo and you play the game and be strong. But taking massive risk, taking 2 6 stars, for example, and dropping the 15 health, just means you die the moment you find the demon player. Now, if demons aren't in, you definitely don't do that. But Doomsayer is just completely overtuned. Got some good games today.